Hey, what's going on, Internet? It's Khalif here, and this is Synergy Source, my blogging project where I like to talk about spiritualities, philosophy, things of that sort. I've been making these quote pictures and posting them to Instagram with some short discussions for about 2 years straight now, and I decided to start switching it up and make these kind of video things. Well, you know, it's audio, but I put some video and music in the back. What I've been doing is going over my quotes from the day of, from the last year that I posted to my Instagram last year. And so today we're up to January 8th. So my quote is from January 8th, 2021 on the Instagram. And we've got common sense is not so common. And that's by Voltaire. Finally, another one of these people that I actually kind of know about. Voltaire is like the French philosopher. I don't know everything about him, but I do know I read a few things about him. There's a YouTuber that goes by Voltaire that's named after him. That's kind of cool. I think from what I remember, he might have been a little too hyper focused on some anti-SJW stuff, but I mean, you know, c'est la vie. Anyways, common sense is not so common. I feel like this one kind of ties into what I was talking about yesterday. I kind of been talking about the entirety of the channel, just differences in moral taste receptors that lead to difference in foundational worldviews and sort of like the scaffolding that makes up the way we all see the world, like our philosophies and things like that. So common sense not being so common probably is tied into the ideas that people are coming at things from different perspectives. Their worldviews are built up on different things. Their foundational beliefs are comprised or like have different proportions of favoring certain moral taste receptors more, to the points where things that might seem like common sense may not be so common. So just take for example something that someone might consider to be common sense, another person might not consider to be common sense. So like let's go to some extreme examples. Let's talk about like some more of the orthodox Muslim countries would say, oh yeah, it's common sense for you to, for, let's just say, like a woman to have lesser responsibilities, lesser roles in the household, and for a man to be taking charge and making all the decisions and stuff like that. Like, that's common sense. But but us in a more Western industrialized, having gone through our feminist revolutions and stuff like that, our rationale is more attuned to the idea that egalitarianism is much more common sense. It makes more sense for every person to be fully in control of the decisions they make, to have equal roles and partnerships and things like that, to maximize their potential input and bringing about the best potential outcomes and all that sort, to minimize oppression and minimize resentment, all that stuff. So yeah, quick example there. I'm sure either side of those spectrums would consider themselves to be operating from a place of common sense, rationality, and things of that sort, but this is because they're coming from places of having different proportions of what these moral taste receptors are, which ones are more important, or at least the different directions that they propel you and lead you to different conclusions. So yeah, I don't want to go too far off the rails, talk too much about this one. I think I don't want to leave it that short. I didn't write any notes this time. I just got done yelling about some stuff over on This Place Is Weird, and I'm kind of still fired up. To be fair, that conversation is tied into common sense as well. I was talking about civilian versus police discourse and sentiments and things of that sort. Is another common sense thing. I'm pretty sure most people, whenever we're talking about police brutality, police violence, police shootings, police versus civilian shootings and things of that sort, a lot of people would consider it common sense. Oh yeah, just listen to the cop, do what they say, follow their instructions, you won't get shot. That's common sense. Other people on the other side of the spectrum might say, oh, these cops are here to oppress us, they're here to make sure that they fulfill their duties to the state. They economically deprive us of some sort of rights, or make sure that we are I don't know, man. You know, you're trying to get money out of us. The whole point is to protect property. It's a capitalist society, all that shit. So yeah, it's common sense that you would resist the police. Don't trust them. Don't ever listen to them. They're gonna try to lock you up. They're gonna lie to you. They're gonna, you know, anything they can do to get you in jail, get that free labor out of you. That's the common sense on the other side of the spectrum. So, that's what I ended up talking about. I'll probably leave like some sort of link or a card to send you guys over there. But yeah, so I apologize for not being so what's the word, not bloviating ad nauseum today. I'm kind of, my patience is thin. I've been reading too much of this anti-police sentiment. Not to say that I am a completely Blue Lives Matter backing sort of dude, but it's whenever people get too far along in their positions to the point of losing rationality, that's when I start not feeling it, man. My Mercury's in Virgo. I ain't got time for all that shit, dude. You gotta keep it straight to the facts, straight logic, straight rationality if you can. Which is funny because I just brought up astrology, talking about rationality and logic. But anyways, like I said, whatever, man. I appreciate you if you clicked on it today. Take care of yourselves out there. Try not to read too many comments like me, because you're gonna end up pissed off and like, oh my god, I need to go get some coffee. All right, see you guys.